We want it now, but God knows you're not ready for it. You wouldn't let a 5-year old drive your car. No, they're just not ready for it. It's not that they aren't good enough. It's not that they're unworthy. It's not that they haven't been praying hard enough and they haven't been going to church long enough and they haven't been doing XYZ long enough. They're just not ready for it yet. A lot of times we as men, we want that woman, we want that relationship, we want that job, we want that car, we want that thing. You just ain't ready for it yet. Because even if you did get it now, you wouldn't know what to do with it. The 5-year old can't even reach the pedals. They don't even have the arm strength to turn the wheel. You want that relationship, you want that job, you want whatever it is, but you don't even know how to handle it if God gave it to you. So, because God knows you aren't ready, even though you want it, even though you've been praying and you've been working for it and you've been doing all the things you need to do, even though you want it, God knows you're just not ready for it. He'll give it to you when the time comes, but you have to be patient and trust God's timing. You can't trust your timing because if you got it now, God sees and knows what you do not know. You're not ready for it. You're good enough. It's not that you aren't good enough. It's that it's just not the time. For those of you who don't know, my name is Lawrencecharris, and I'm a youth empowerment speaker. And I've spent the last 4 years specializing in helping teen and young adults build self-love, confidence, and a positive outlook on life. And prior to my videos, growing, my platform growing and whatnot, I've been making video for years. And I just couldn't pick up any traction. I would have a video that got like maybe 4,000 views, 10,000 views on my TikTok, but nothing was really popping off for me. It wasn't until I got out of high school and I graduated last year actually. It wasn't until then that I actually started gaining traction. My video, I had a video that got like 1 million views one time. Um, I've done more speaking opportunities. I'm being spoken of in some big rooms. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying this is what it is. And I've now have my own office. Life is really good for me. And I was thinking to myself, I've been putting in work for years and years and years, and it just seemed like I wasn't breaking through. And looking back on it, I think that was God's way of protecting me because God knew I want it now. I want to get on that stage now. I want the business now. I want the office now. But God's like, I know you want it. You're putting in the work, but not yet. Not yet. Because had I gotten the traction and the opportunities back when I was in high school, I wouldn't have even known what to do with it because I wasn't as well established, I wasn't as developed. And let's say an opportunity came up and they're like, we want to fly you out, we want to give you the money, we want to do all of that. But because I'm in high school, I can't because of the fact that I have to go to school. So that means I can only do events on Saturdays and Sundays. God would have been like, we want somebody who can come in on Tuesday, and you can't do that. So I just wasn't even in the space to be able to handle that opportunity yet. Not to say that I wasn't good enough, not to say that I didn't have the skills and the credentials to, leave a lasting impact. It was just not the time yet. And I couldn't see it back then, but God could. And when you trust God's timing, you never have to rush. When you trust God's timing, you don't have to rush because you know that God knows what you don't know. Maybe it's best if you're not in a relationship right now. Maybe it's best if you go through this season where you're having this financial trouble or this difficulty in life so that you can build up the skills and the strength and the mental toughness to be able to handle life when you do get that breakthrough. Because as you evolve, there will be new changes, there will be new challenges, there will be new growth. And with that growth comes new thing that you must deal with. For example, since my videos have been gaining more traction, not every single day, but when I do go outside, it's very common. People will recognize me. People will see me and be like, yo, I saw you on TikTok. Years ago, when I was like really introverted and really, afraid of socializing and worried about what people thought of me, if I was outside getting recognized, that could have been a problem for me because I would have been like, what are they thinking of me? And what if this? And what if that? And what if this? But no, now that I'm a lot more confident and know my self worth, when people recognize me, I'm like, thank you, I appreciate it. And then I have a conversation with them and, I get to know them, what do they do? And we just basically become friends, basically. And I like to think that God knew that this would all come to fruition, not when I wanted it to, not when I asked for it, but when God knew it was the time. And I know this was a very short video, but I just had to get this off my heart because it's like a message that popped into my head. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And if by any chance you have me a school principal or a podcast host and you'd like to interview me, you can find my email address as well as my books, social media, and if you want to donate to the channel, you can find all that information in the description below. Have a wonderful and blessed day.